In this lesson, we're going to be talking about adding and subtracting radicals. So by the end of this lesson, you should be able to add or subtract any radicals together, no matter the index or the radicand. So when adding and subtracting radicals, you can only combine like terms. So just like when you're adding x plus x, they have to be the exact same like terms. So when you're adding those like terms, for it to be a like term, it needs to have the same index. So your radical has to have the exact same index and the same radicand.
Right now, we do need to go back to.
So when you have those two things where you have the exact same index and you have the same radicand, so basically x plus x has the same exponents, you can add those together. X squared plus x squared, you could add those together. So when you're adding these like terms together, you're only going to be adding the coefficients together. So let's look at some examples. So we have 2 root 45 minus 2 root 5. So looking at it, we have two radicals. Both have the exact same index of 2. But the radicands are different. We have 45 in one radical and we have 5 in the other. But we can simplify first. So always try to simplify radicals before doing any kind of operations, whether it be adding and subtracting or multiplying and dividing. Always, always, always try to simplify your radicals first. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to simplify that square root of 45. So thinking about the square root of 45, I'm trying to think of the largest prime number that is a factor of 45, which is 9. So this is really 2 times the square root of 9 times the square root of 5. So here we can simplify this square root of 9. So square root of 9 is 3, so this is 2 times 3 times the square root of 5. So this 2 is being multiplied to our radical. This 2 is being multiplied to the radical, so this 2 is going to get multiplied to this 3. So this is going to be 6 root 5 minus 2 root 5. So now we actually do have like terms. We have the indexes of 2 for both radicals, and we have the radicands of 5 in both of those radicals. So all we have to do is just add or subtract the coefficients, and we leave the radicals alone. So 6 minus 2 gives me 4. So this is just 4, and I keep that radical of 5, and that's it. So let's try another example. So we have negative 3 root 12 plus 3 root 3 plus 3 root 20. So again, as of right now, all of our indexes are the same. So we could potentially add them. So before we start though, all of our radicands are different. So let's simplify to see if we do have any like terms. So the square root of 12 is really the square root of 4 times the square root of 3. The square root of 3 is already simplified. And 20 is 4 times 5, so this is going to be the square root of 4 times the square root of 5. So we can start to simplify. Square root of 4 is 2, so this is negative 3 times 2 times the square root of 3. The middle term stays the same. And again, square root of 4 is 2, so 3 times 2 times the square root of 5. So this becomes negative 6 root 3 plus 3 root 3 plus 6 root 5. So now I'm just trying to go and find the like terms. So the terms that are the same. So here we have the square root of 3 and the square root of 3. So those are the only two terms I can actually add together. The square root of 5 I can't touch because it's not like the other ones. So adding those together, negative 6 plus 3 gives me negative 3 root 3 plus 6 root 5. And that's it. They can't be simplified any further. our radicals are as simplified as possible. We don't have any more like terms, so that is it. So now I have 2 U-tries for you to try these. So here are the U-tries for you to try. So pause the video, give yourselves a couple minutes to work these problems out. Once you're done, then come back and I will show the answers. All right, so welcome back. For the first problem, you should have gotten 22 root 2. And the second problem, you should have had -1 times the cubed root of 2. So if you didn't get those answers, try to rework back through, see where your mistakes were, and just keep practicing.